Welcome to another episode of Should Have Been a Podcast.
So technically, this is the first episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Necessary Kinga.
Shin D.
So, you talking about the boat?
Okay, so that fucking boat thing. Was it Baltimore?
Baltimore.
Man, I don't give a about that boat, bro. You know what shit going on? It's so serious. It's so much shit going on in the world. Why the does that matter? Unless the media wants you to know that matter.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory shit. The media wants you to think that shit matter. Does it matter in the grand scheme of things? No. Shit happen like that every day. So what's more important? That boat crashed into a bridge, not that many casualties, or a little kid can't eat today because somebody signed a law?
Because Diddy starved him.
I bet Diddy gave him the meat. So what do you think about that Diddy thing?
It's over with for Diddy. It's over with for him.
I don't think so.
Unless he can prove that none of this is, or unless he beats the case. If he beat the case, if he OJ this thing, he back in there.
What do you mean by OJ this thing?
Okay, everybody thought OJ was gonna lose.
Not everybody.
A lot of people.
Yeah. What people?
A lot of people. I was really young, so I don't know how many people I was around at that time, but from what I was hearing at that age,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Growing up, paying attention to football, I didn't really like nobody but Deion Sanders and Emmitt Smith. I didn't even fuck about nobody. Just Deion Sanders and
Well,
Emmitt
OJ
Smith.
was way before our time.
I know. So when you get all that, you should look up like the legends, right? To study the legends, so we don't end up like the rest of these kids nowadays that don't know where you come from and don't know where this came from. Just get a whiff of it from your parents. My parents really wasn't really into that type of thing. They're into drugs. Because they we're gonna lie. No, anyway. But the truth is, when you when you look into who OJ was, is almost like the Jordan that didn't make it. Like he made it so far up until that point where he sizzled out at the end of his life. They were in the prime, so after his prime had came and went, he made a choice, or a choice was made. Whatever the lovers quarrel, all that bullshit going on, shit like that happened.
Right.
We don't know if he did it. We don't know if somebody else did it. I mean, it's so many different ways. And
Diddy did it.
I doubt Diddy did it.
Diddy did.
You know what? Diddy not is.
The only thing they accusing him of is, I'm not gonna say the only thing. One of the main things they're accusing him of is sex trafficking, right?
How do you traffic sex? If you travel somewhere, you go out of town. You take a chick out of town to Venezuela to have sex. That's sex trafficking? That's not just a vacation? That's a fucking vacation in this bitch.
Or against their will.
If I take you to Venezuela, you think I'm not expecting sex?
Against their will, though.
Hell no, not against their will, are they?
That's what I'm saying. So just like with the Cassie thing, the allegations where he had her having sex with prostitutes. She said he was having her he would order prostitutes and order her to have sex with the prostitutes against her will. So assuming he did that to all the other chicks, that would be the sex trafficking part.
Let's do this. Well, let's establish a timeline for Puff Daddy. Okay. First, he was just an intern.
Yeah.
Got on, but his daddy was a gangster.
Yeah, daddy was a gangster.
His daddy was a gangster.
They got killed.
But his daddy was a gangster.
Yeah.
His daddy came in and went out like a gangster do.
Right.
What the would his son do?
Right.
Even though he looked like a dude out there playing tennis and shit, he ain't. Right. Anybody that know him on some shit. And this is the perfect time to drop this. A lot of people believe he had something to do with Pac getting killed. From Pac people to Biggie people. Right. To Puffy's own.
He's always been connected to tragedy. So the first thing was the City College Stampede debacle.
Refresh me on that.
So he had him and whoever else he was with had a big, he promoted a show at City College, and it got too packed, and no pun intended, they couldn't get everybody in there. So they bum rushed the door and people got stampeded and I think like 6 people got killed.
Damn.
So
is he Puff?
No, not to see him. He promoted a concert.
Gotcha.
It was like Heavy D performing.
Okay, so a lot of people that really make that matter.
Yeah. But he promoted the show. So he was in charge of, making sure everything's supposed to be good with security and all that other stuff. So that was the first tragedy, right? So that was supposedly, his first big downfall. So he went from that to skip up to Big, Pac getting killed.
Tupac getting killed.
Well, Tupac getting shot
the first time,
at
Quad Studios. So when he got shot, Puffy got accused of it, him and Big, because the reason, and anybody paying attention to this, the reason Pac accused them of it is because everything that happened before. Let's look at exactly what happened after this. You put out a song called Who Shot You? What the f***? I just got shot in the city.
Though, if you my partner, you king of New York.
Okay.
You my partner.
Mm-hmm.
I come to your city. Somebody robbed me at the studio that you're at. You have something to do, and in Pac mind, he has something to do with it because you should know
who robbed me,
right?
But see, to Pac, Biggie is in the Biggie's. Let's be honest.
It was like his little partner.
Let's be honest.
I let you sleep on the couch.
I'm about to say Pac was the more aggressive one in that situation. Biggie played the background, not because for no other reason, but he was fat, black, and ugly.
That's his own words.
That's what he said. Right. Biggie said fat, black, and ugly. But what's fucked up lyrically, you'll love me. He didn't say that part. I threw that on there, but you get the point. Yeah. Biggie lyrics transcended his beauty. Right. But Tupac's passion transcended his lyrics.
Right.
So that's why Tupac's a better rapper than Biggie. All day. Tupac is the greatest rapper to live to touch a microphone. Tupac Shakur.
You heard me?
Over Jay-Z, over Kendrick Lamar, over J. Cole, because I'm not judging word for word. I'm judging passion. Each passionate moment. Nobody has a dear mother, dear mama.
Right.
Nobody. Right. If you don't got a dear mama, shut the fuck up. Right. Because dear mama resonates with every living fucking thing.
Right.
Nobody has that. Can Kendrick put together a more sophisticated set of words? Of course. Is Biggie better than Kendrick? Hell no. No. Biggie not better than Jigga. Jigga might not say that. He got to play the politics.
Right.
Compared to Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, and there's nobody else you can really name, but you can really throw Big Pun in there. Ice Cube, they existed around this time. Tupac was the number one with everybody out. And the reason, I'm going to get some shit for this one. The reason DMX was DMX, it's not because of he had a bald head or maybe he was thugged out, It's because he was DMX. Now let Tupac come out second. DMX wouldn't have worked. When Tupac died, we all looked for that void to fill.
Right.
That's why Ja Rule worked.
But DMX did a hell of a job, though.
I'm not dissing DMX. I love DMX. But there's no way that I would ever place X over Pac. I just can't.
Nah.
I love the passion. And you know what?
I didn't get a chance, of course, I didn't get a chance to see Pac, but I saw DMX live performance. That was the best performance I ever seen in real life.
When did you see DMX perform?
At the Pyramid in Memphis, the Rough Riders Cash Money tour.
Damn. For real?
Yeah.
Do you remember we went to that Juicy J concert?
Which one?
The concert that was in the Rock. We rode our bikes up there. Well, we drove up there.
Oh, yeah.
We drove up there and then took our bikes out the truck and rode our bikes through the event.
Right, at the Red Fest.
And everybody was mad at Juicy, talking about something. Juicy, come, we gonna fuck up Juicy J.
Yeah. And
nothing happened. Why not?
Can't touch that.
Now listen.
Ain't nobody here money long enough to touch no celebrity.
Ain't nobody here money long enough to touch what they want to touch. That's why they're here.
Right.
Listen, I'm not counting people's pockets, but name an artist in this city that made money off of music that they can sustain their living. None. Time out. People can go through this long list of naming what the fuck they want to name. You know what I'm talking about.
back to Diddy. Fuck these
Yeah,
niggas.
Fuck these niggas. I agree.
Back to Diddy. So he had the City College. He had Pac first time. Then he had Pac the second time he actually got killed. That was conspiracy around that.
And that was all cool before any of this happened.
Right. So Puffy Bodyguard comes out here in recent years saying when he got killed, Puff called
Zip.
Well, Zip was the one who supposed to had got the check.
One of them fuck ass niggas.
So he called Mob James and asked him, "Was that us?" So that happened. Then Big gets killed.
No. Mob James is with Pac them.
We should.
Mob James was Suge them.
Right.
He called was another guy. The one that got caught. Keefy D.
Keefy D. That's what it was.
He called Keefy D.
He called Keefy D.
I know they bitch ass names.
And he asked him, "Was that us?" Meaning, was that
Us that got Pac.
Yeah.
Right.
So then Big gets killed. So these are all tragedies connected to him.
Before we go into this, just for the record, I want you to know, I believe the government has something to do with it. Why not add a conspiracy theory to his legend?
Right.
You think Tupac died and then Biggie died? Why? Why would that happen?
Right. Back to back.
It happens for a reason. And then for everybody, it's like the worst known secret.
Right.
Everybody knew Orlando Anderson had something to do with it. But then he dies directly after that.
Right. You can't say, yeah.
So you see a pattern here.
And they said the LAPD had something to do with that.
LAPD and Las Vegas PD.
Right. Had something to do with
Both precincts.
So then you bring it up to recent times. And Kim Porter dies.
Puffy bitch.
Puffy's, yeah.
You don't want me to say bitch?
No, it's cool.
You know I'm saying bitch. How do you think he saw her?
They said he did all kind of stuff to her to where...
He did to her or she allowed? Ain't nobody gonna let you just do some shit unless they like that money. You like money? Oh, piss on me. Shit on me, beat me, slap me. All that fucked up shit.
Right.
For money? It's a lot of jokes going around talking about some, no, don't Diddy, don't do. That shit been a thing.
Right.
It's just that now it's more believable.
Right.
Diddy ain't the only one.
Hell nah.
Diddy ain't the only one.
It's just when it's your time, it's your time. You know, maybe he pissed off the wrong person or whatever. But, so, Kim dies a couple years later.
You said Kim like you know her.
Kim Porter dies. And in recent times...
And I said bitch like I knew her. Damn. Miss Porter. Respectfully. Because, people can potentially be like, we would have fucked with him, but he called her a bitch.
Right.
Well, nigga, you a bitch too.
Right.
Let's
go.
I whoop one of Puffy son's ass, boy. I'm just being for real. Especially like the older one that be taking like all the classic songs and redoing them. No beef. I slapped it.
Christian.
Listen, and I'm a very aggressive guy. Fuck it. I'm not gonna front. But I don't want to go pick a fight. But based off of how they move, like they all need to be slapped.
Then they say Kimora Lee supposedly had some information from Kim Porter, and then her house mysteriously gets burned down here in recent times.
But Puffy a fucking menace.
They say he blew up Kid Cudi's car.
No. That was true. That was kind of like almost immediately in the open, because I think Cudi said it in the song. Somebody said it in the song.
Right.
And then I think whatever the fuck happened, you think why Cudi didn't trip? Because Puffy dropped them dollars after that.
Yeah.
You have to drop them dollars after that.
Because he too connected.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody gonna play the part. So then, in more recent times, the downfall starts to happen. Ciroc comes out and say, well, he pretty much just a face for us. He don't own nothing.
How about this? What if he really did own something, but it's written in the clause? This shit start going to hell, you gotta shut, the flip on you.
Right.
You do own it, but in your own paper, you're gonna own it. But in public, you're not. That shit.
Whatever the case, they Kanye'd him. Got him out of there. So then all of a sudden, he started getting everybody their masters back. So that's when you start hearing the rumblings of, well, what's really going on? He giving people their masters back? Why would he do that? He must know something about to happen, right? So that happens. Then things get a little quiet. The next thing you know, Cassie come out with a lawsuit.
You like Cassie?
Do I like her music? She made a couple dope songs.
Did she make those songs or did Puffy make those songs?
She sang them. Ryan Leslie made those songs. He stole her from. She was dating Ryan Leslie. She was his artist.
So Puff stole the bitch.
Puff stole her from Ryan Leslie, just like that, and she went with it.
Can you? And this goes back to episode 9, the one before this. Right. Can you really steal somebody's bitch?
Nah.
See, that's what I think you can. So
let's took her. It wasn't a steal. Took her.
Same thing. So
if I steal something from you, you might not necessarily know it was me. But if I take it from you, you know it was me.
Gotcha. So Cassie is dating Ryan Leslie, and he's producing her music.
Right.
So Puff meets her. What else?
No, Puff. Ryan Leslie was working with Puff. So they end up in the same building. He brings her in. They doing their thing, and Puff like, oh no, I need that. But we thinking he needed her on for the music. No, he needed her for a sex slave. Allegedly.
A sex slave?
Allegedly. He get her to cut her hair, do all this weird shit. And, everybody's seeing this, but ain't nobody saying nothing. She ain't saying nothing because when she came out with the lawsuit, everything that she said that happened, she wasn't talking about none of that when it was happening. She wasn't making,
she didn't say nothing until she wanted out.
Right. Or, she was already out. Yeah, she was already gone. She was married to some other guy when she put the lawsuit in. The
minute you settle out of court, the sharks come.
But they had that thing in New York where it was like the statutes of limitations was ending for those type of crimes. So she got her lawsuit in before that statute of limitations was
ended.
Up.
Right.
Yeah. So she got hers in. Bam. He settled the next day. Oh no. So in the public eye, nigga, you guilty. You did it because you settled. You didn't try to fight it. You just settled. Bam. So that's Ciroc gone.
Michael Jackson settled.
He did settle.
That's what made him look guilty.
Right. Ciroc gone. The Cassie situation, that's, you took the L on that. Miss Porter died. It was mysterious things behind that too. And then now you got these, sex trafficking allegations.
Before Miss Wallace died, Biggie's mother, she was like, "Don't lie to the people. Tell them you're not doing what you're saying you're doing."
Right.
Like
even she said he wasn't.
You're not right. Keeping it real.
50 been telling you he was gay.
Yeah.
Puff's a fruit puff. He's
a fruit cup. Yeah. So this is what I like about.
And we seen all his weird mannerisms.
And just saying, you ain't party with me, Daddy.
Yeah. Talking to him and Jadakiss and Fabulous, want him to party with him. All the weird stuff. You can go back and look at the videos and see.
Watch this. This is one thing I like about 50 is that he is not gonna lie, whether they bend the fold. Like it's almost like he's almost like Dave Chappelle. You can't cancel him. He can almost say what he want to say, almost.
But now his baby mama. And I didn't do the research on this part to see if his baby mama was with Puffy before or after.
Before.
So he knew she was with Puff.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because if you know what type, if you think you know what, or you know what type,
maybe that's why they broke up too.
What, her and 50?
Yeah.
But he already had known that.
But wasn't he fucking with her, or was it the one that was fucking with her? He was fucking with one of them hoes. One of them hoes he liked, and then I guess the one with the Ross, she said Ross one was dope on the Instagram video, and if he did it, break up with the bitch or some shit.
I don't know. But his baby mama, his last child,
Sayer,
that we know of,
Sayer
was one of Puffy freak-offs at some point in time. So if she was with Puff at some point in time, and you know that, and you know or you think you know what type of dude Puff is,
so maybe after then.
Yeah, it might have been
because he too accurate and too strategic for that to happen that way.
That's what we think from the outside.
That's how he moves.
In the industry is small. They all mess with the same people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
these are some quality hoes. These are quality hoes. You can't just take this bitch to the Cheesecake Factory. You gotta take these hoes to Venezuela. That's how I think. We taking you hoes to Venezuela. That's where we taking these bitches.
So you can go to these other countries and get these low-level exotic prostitutes, basically. That's what they're trying to say that girl was. She from the Philippines. Like, you can go there and
what
get
the fuck
100 of hers for $40.
So a prostitute is somebody you pay for sex. What the fuck is a hooker?
Same thing.
Just country. Prostitute is the technical word for it.
Yeah.
Hooker is the country word for it.
Yeah.
All right. Just hoe is the everybody word for it. A hoe making money. You know what? Do you qualify to be a hoe if you're a hooker?
I don't know. I don't think a hoe is a prostitute. I think prostitutes and hookers get paid. Hoes don't necessarily get paid.
But if
But
you
they
are
fucking.
okay. So just establish this. A hoe, a hoe is a prostitute and a hooker are immune to the word hoe. At least, but I guess the stigma of it, because or in a porn star because of their profession.
Right.
Where a regular female is not, because
she could just be a hoe because she just fucking to be fucking.
Gotcha.
And this is me talking to and hearing the conversations of pimps. If you can't, they gonna tell you off the top. The hoe just a hoe, but the prostitute paying me. This is in their world. That's how they work. So they ain't gonna give credit to a hoe if she ain't making money and call her a prostitute. They ain't gonna do that.
Would you fuck a prostitute?
No.
I wouldn't either. But okay, so again,
Not knowingly.
would you fuck a hooker?
Not knowingly.
Okay, here we go. Back to where we started with the first thing. If you found out the chick you with now was a prostitute, a whore, or a hooker, like y'all 6 months in, and she like, you know, we getting kind of deep, and I want you to know I used to be a prostitute. I used to slang that thing. It's still tight though, right? I used to slang this pussy. I'd have fucked him. You know the dude on stage with Usher? I fucked him. The guy, the guitarist from Prince. I fucked him. You feel me?
But that ain't necessarily a prostitute. That's just a hoe.
But she got paid. If she tell you this, I got paid to have sex when I met you.
Nah, because this is where the difference between a prostitute and a hoe comes in the play. You got hoes that's fucking NBA players, basketball players, and getting paid, but they're not prostitutes. They hoes. They finessing. They just, or they ain't even got to finesse. They just know how to line themselves up to get paid. A prostitute got a pimp.
Got you. Okay. Got you. Okay, so if you find out she had a pimp and he had her out on the stroll, one of his baddest stallions.
Put on the track.
One of his baddest goddamn stallions.
Uh-huh.
And she say, you know, we 6 months in. I got a key to your house. You got a key to my house. We talking about, you know, moving in together.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have a pimp.
At that point in time, now I'm a pimp.
What the fuck?
Nah, cause I ain't gonna be able to fuck with you as a regular woman no more. I know you used to be out there and saying, hey, we finna have to revisit that whole situation.
Now you wanna swing it.
Nah, I'm pimping now.
That's fucked up. See, listen.
That's the only way we're gonna be able to continue this.
When people watch this shit, I'm the unhinged one. No. It's you. It's him. But honestly, like, we just having a conversation. We're not even, this ain't what y'all think it is.
Right.
This is why this call should have been a podcast.
Right. Normal conversation.
And we're not looking.
Hot ass light.
We're not looking for the average viewer. We're looking for motherfuckers that's fucked up like us. So I want to ask y'all, hey, would you fuck a prostitute? And females, reverse. If you found out this man had a mistress, a pimp, and you know what? You got to go fuck who paying. So if it's some gay shit, you got to go for that, don't you? Cause I doubt a female gonna just beat his ass. Or you gonna slap him? Like, what a female pimp really doing?
Ain't no female pimp.
Woo.
Women can't be pimps.
Y'all hear this shit? It's a couple of studs right now.
You can be a madam.
It's a couple of studs right now.
You can be a madam.
What if you're a stud? Could you be a pimp?
You can be a madam.
If you're a stud, could you be a pimp?
You got a pussy. You're a madam.
Okay. What if you got several dicks you bought and you keep them on you? Like guns. Look.
Strapped up, literally.
Both ways. Nigga, I got a dick on me, the side of a car, and I also got a pistol.
I mean, the game crazy now. I'm pretty sure you do got a stud out there that's proclaiming to be a pimp. And other so-called pimps respect that person as a pimp, but that's not. Nah.
Watch this. Devil's advocate. Who are you to speak on pimps?
Somebody who know what the fuck you talking about.
Oh shit. So, just to address this, because it's gonna happen. Could I date a girl or fuck with a woman that she tell me I used to be a prostitute? I wouldn't go as far as you go. To be honest, and I'm gonna try to be completely honest about this, I'm gonna try to forget her past. And give her a fresh slate with me. Man, hell no. Fuck that shit.
You already said you care about that past.
Up.
You already told your part of the story.
Episode 9. 6 months. You tell me you had a pimp. I'm liable to go slap that. Let's just stop right there. I'm gonna trip. I couldn't deal with that.
You're gonna become a hairdresser.
If I fell in love with a woman, a porn star. Let's flip that. You fell in love with a chick. She's like, I used to be a porn star. Start pulling the videos.
It's over with.
I can't do that.
That's why I said I don't want to know. See, now we're furthering the conversation of I don't want to know. I don't want to know because after you tell me, now I got to treat how I'm supposed to treat.
You don't think you need to know she was a porn star? You wouldn't need to know that?
What did I say at first? As long as
it's not about her health.
It's not detrimental to,
Okay, so you at a restaurant. In Venezuela. But you're in a restaurant like some dude walk up. Hello. Hi. I know your wife. You remember the video we shot and down the street? I slapped dick in you. And you're like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, I know you don't want to know my past, but I used to be a porn star. Went by the name Crystal Cock. Crystal Cooch.
Okay, so porn star is kind of let's modernize it, because that's kind of far.
Porn stars?
No. You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
OnlyFans.
Hold on. This pack of cigarillos got 4 rellos in it.
You won, nigga.
What the fuck? I'm supposed to be 3.
I had a baby.
God exists. Listen. The weed gods. So, but that's crazy. Because there's one more in here and there's 2. This is one in my hand. That's 4. I'd have come. Yeah. That's crazy. 4 cigarillos.
It's more possible that either one of us could be dating or potentially date somebody that has or had a OnlyFans.
A prostitutic life.
And that's not prostitution.
No.
In my eyes, but it's sex work. OnlyFans if you're on OnlyFans, you're a sex worker.
Damn.
Even if it's just you on there, you still a sex worker because you're getting paid for sexual pictures. That's
content.
Yeah. So
sexual content.
Yeah. So, I would feel the same way, except it would be. I would treat it a little differently if she didn't have a pimp. If she was just a OnlyFans, you know what I mean, like.
Or Instagram slut.
Same
thing. Or Twitter slut.
That's even
Twitter whore.
That's close. They're cousins. OnlyFans and the Instagram model are cousins, and they're in the same family. Mm. But you would kind of know if she was like that on Instagram. OnlyFans, you might not know, but if somebody has that going on and not upfront about it, then to me, you've already violated anything we had because you wasn't upfront about it.
Right.
So I said I don't want to know they past. I ain't saying I don't want to know they present.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just for the record out there, the beautiful complexity of the past, present, and future is that it really happens in the present. So the past happened, but it's not happening, so it really doesn't exist.
Right.
It exists conceptually, like time.
Right.
But just to have a more intricate conversation on that, to say, I don't want to know her past, but her past is her.
Right.
So if y'all together, her future And where y'all trying to go is dependent upon now. And now is dependent upon where you come from.
Right.
So it all exists in one.
Right.
Knowledge from Venezuela. No, it's not from Venezuela. I don't know where it's coming from. I think I want to go to Venezuela.
They got them the $40 you can get one for a week. You can get a nice exotic lady for a whole week for about $40.
I don't want to fuck a Venezuelan chick. I want to like take an American chick. Like I don't want to fuck no foreigners. This is a whole thing now. I don't. I just don't.
Tell me that once we get out there and they start coming at you.
You know what?
In droves.
I can say this.
And then tell me you don't want
it's a couple of people that's inboxed me that's not American. Mm-hmm. And they've said things because of my ties to music and other in literature. I've been dealing with people I don't normally talk to and they feel kind of shy. So I've gotten like a lot of interest in people that's different cultures. Mm-hmm. And from a lot of different colors. So, no. I have had sex with people that's not just American, but I don't want to go to another country and fuck somebody out there. The way my mind's set up, it might change while we out there.
That's all I'm saying.
Excluding Africa.
That's all I'm saying.
Excluding Jamaica. These places I will fuck people. Anywhere else around the world, I don't want to fuck no Japanese chicks. I probably would. I don't want to fuck no Chinese girls. I probably would.
Listen. There's no way you going to Japan with a name like Shin and you're not going to get some pussy.
Oh, yeah.
It's over with.
It's going down.
Then you got fucking tight eyes and shit. They're going to think you one of them anyway. You just fucking, you left for a while.
I'm going to hit him. It's a story of this samurai, Yusuke, he was a slave, some French story. I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit, to be honest. But it was a black samurai, right? They spin the story like that's special. No, motherfucker. If you go deeper than that, and you go into their monks, go into their temples, this is proven. There's black samurais and black monks in there. Right. Why the fuck we talking about this slave dude who's just a good fighter? What narrative are you really trying to spin? It's not about this. It is about that. Because in your literature, on your walls, your elders, your ancients painted pictures of black warriors. Right. I'm not making this up. I've seen this, and this happened across the world. But that's like we like to forget about that. I don't.
Well, some people just don't know at all. They just not cultured.
You know why they don't know?
Well, if that's not part of your culture, you're not gonna go. You're not gonna know that. That's not part of what we Americans, we so westernized.
Westerners, yeah.
We ain't, they don't really give us that. They're not gonna just willingly give us that information. But if it's in your bloodline, if you know anybody that's Japanese and black, then it's possible you'll know like the lineage in that. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. Almost fucked up. But yeah, to be 100%, how is it happening? Is it fucking up on her?
Nah. I can see it.
There's no fucking way. You see?
You're in an airplane?
I hope. I'm pretty sure.
Man, that shit been going off since we've been talking.
Okay, so we good.
I kind of texting. Last time I was fucking with you, but I ain't say nothing this time. But yeah, I see hearts.
Do you still see the red thing?
Eggplants, peaches.
Do you still see the red little square? Okay, so we good. Let's just fast forward a little bit. We've got a good response to this. I've talked to a lot of people, especially males, but a good in between of 50-50. But a lot of males are proud, females too. Fuck it, that I can admit things that most males don't want to admit. Mm-hmm. We go through phones. We do give a fuck about this shit because it makes us human. Right. It makes us, damn, y'all not these super. What the goddamn fuck?
Hit the like button.
What the fuck? Like, if you see, I'm not
subscribe, but hit the like button.
But this the thing. This happens even with people that don't know us. I wonder who was calling you. My fucking sister. So when this comes out, you call me twice. So now I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb forever.
You gotta tell people before you film, send out a text. Hey, well,
the good thing about this is, that's prep, good prep. Yeah. Fuck that. Distractions happen. And the difference between somebody that gets something out of life and somebody that got excuses is who accepted those distractions. Right. Oh, you want to hang out? I got shit to do. Well, we'll have to move on. So be it. If you end up alone, what's your excuse? I got successful. The problem is you will always end up successful if you aim at it. Right. When you start cutting off and shaving things to I'm gonna go, I got a studio session. But I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend first because it matters what she wants. Fuck that bitch. Unless she's part of the system and you're taking care of, you're watering the family. You sweeping around your own porch. Right. You making sure home taken care of so home can take care of career. And I'm not saying these niggas that get their bitch to pay for a mixtape out their taxes. I'm saying if you really have a talent and you're working with a partner and you guys can see eye to eye and view, hey, if I get here, you get there, step, we boom. Vacation to Venezuela. But you can't get that if you distracted all the time. Since we've been doing this, I'm doing like more than one thing. I'm working on these deadlines with this literature, with these writing, with these scripts and screenplays, and then I'm working on art. I'm working on just everything we're working on, even from here to there, voice acting, just everything we're doing. I get people that have interest in me, whether it's my friends, kids, cousins, homegirls, homeboys. Hey, let's hang out, let's kick it. And I have to tell them no. And then sometimes I feel bad because they don't understand.
You've never been that person, though.
Because I care now.
I can't get you to go do shit.
True, but I care now. I'm starting to realize I worked my whole life. Right. And I have gained a certain independence, but at what stake? How many times I could have went out with you and we could have had those memories and I could have got back to working? I've just seen so much tragedy. I've seen people leave what they want to do and go get killed. I'm not fucking going out there no more. Was it PTSD? I've seen too many dead people that I love dead for the wrong reason. They should have been doing something else. So that cooked me. That broke my brain or fixed me. And I was like, I don't want to be out there like that. But then I started to realize when I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm missing these experiences. It took me writing to get me out of the country. I mean, not out of the country, but out of my mindset of I need to focus on these particular core areas. Right. I'm starting to believe mental health is a real thing. I believed it at first, but I'm starting to really understand where it comes into play.
I ain't never not think it was a real thing. We just didn't have a tag for it.
You know what? Because it was just called, he's crazy, give him some medicine. Right. But when you actually...
to me, when I hear mental health, it's just like saying physical health. It's about having your mind healthy or not.
That I don't understand what the fuck that means. Say it again.
Physical health.
Physical health.
Either you physically healthy or you're not.
Right.
Mental health.
Either you're
mentally healthy
or you're not. Gotcha. And mental health comes with self-esteem. Starting with that. Yeah. Self-esteem plays a big role in how you deal with other people, how we perceive things. So if you a punk bitch fuck, then you're gonna look at the world like that. So you're gonna be an aggressor or the lesser end of that. Right. All right. So if you're an alpha male, you're Superman, then you're gonna treat people with what they call it with the masculinity issue. What's it called? When you too toxic masculinity. That bullshit, which is a thing.
It's a new tag phrase.
It's not. But see, that's the jocks off the TV shows. The jocks, hey, yeah. What's up, babe? Yeah. But see, the females that say they don't like it, but it's a version of you that do.
Yeah.
There's a version of that don't like it's a version of guys that don't like the whore, but it's a version of this that do. And when you cut it all down the middle, what happens when somebody changed from that shit? All of it.
I've been neutralized at times. It's what you were saying earlier, like being pulled away from what you got to do. So I was dating this sweetest girl at this point in time. I mean, she just sweet as that. And you know me. So she neutralized me a lot of times. Like I have to go work. And she be crying. And I'm like, why are you crying? She's like, because I don't want you to leave. If she wasn't as sweet as she was...
That's fucking sweet.
If she wasn't as sweet as she was, I'd been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you tripping. But she was so sweet. She, like, neutralized me. I was like...
Hold on. That's sweet as fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody ever cried for me. What? Hold on. Nah, fuck that. Nobody ever cried. Wait, let me think.
You know what happened after we got through dating? She got married.
Damn.
Like I told you, I be priming them up to get married. But she sweetest girl, and I was like,
whoa. So if y'all want to get married, date a king.
Fuck with
Couple of months, and once y'all fucking lose, you find your husband after that.
Get you in there.
If you want to get choked,
That's a talent of mine.
if you want to get choked,
hit this weed. I'm trying to get you out of there, man.
yeah, I froze up. I thought about this. God damn, what the fuck? But yeah, so she was sweet.
Yeah, neutralized all my Taurus envy.
Did you ever kiss her pussy?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, you said they quick. Like, are we switching roles now?
Yeah, she was really sweet. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
You look pretty freaky right now. What the fuck is happening? God damn.
We got it in.
Damn.
But I wasn't tripping when she would do things like that because I'm not the toxic masculinity guy. I'm not that guy. But I don't really give a fuck a lot of times. So it's easy for me to be like I'm not going to acknowledge your whatever you got going on that I don't like that you bringing to me instead of like just being like, what's up? Like, why you whatever. And then it was just as simple as, I don't want you to go. Like, but she was like cool about it. Like, not don't go. She didn't never tell me don't go. That's where you get it fucked up.
Right.
Where you be like, I don't want you to go.
But she expressed her love for you by crying.
Yeah, just like I don't want you to go, but I know you gotta go do your thing, and that's it. Like, go do your thing.
You felt it though.
Yeah.
Damn,
it was genuine.
That's deep. Did you ever cry when you left?
Nah, but I had to stop fucking with her because I was like, I'm gonna damage her.
How did you break that off? How do you break that off? It's not you. It's me.
Nah, I think we had enough conversations to where it was an understanding. Like, I'm too, whatever I was at the time, I was too much of that to go any further.
Right.
With her.
Right.
Because she just, like I said, she was just that sweet. Where I'm like,
so could you say the sex you guys had was love making or just sex? Like, were y'all building love through that sex?
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real as fuck. So, just going back to this. 6 months down the line, she tell you she's a prostitute. I mean, she's a porn star. 6 months down the line, that one you love right there say, you know what, I got one secret. I used to be a porn star. Pull out like 8 volumes.
You want to get on OnlyFans? Let's keep it going.
Keep it going. She don't want to live that life no more. She changed it because she fell in love with you.
I don't know. And you know what? All those kind of things are based on my maturity at the time. So if that ever happened, it depends on my maturity at the time on if I want to let that go or not.
Would you say men are more mature than women? Or just
I try not to make blanket statements like that.
I like to wear a blanket. People use that shit with me. You use the blanket statement. It's just a blanket. That's a blanket. It's no fucking blanket. But true, blanket statements work. And blanket missiles work too. USA.
If you got a if your word game cold, you can make anything go. You know. But I don't like to do the blanket statements. This is not to say I don't do it. I might do it, unaware. I may do that sometimes. But so I'm trying to do the blanket statement.
I honestly believe that the maturity, the higher level of maturity, is going to come from a woman, because we all come from women. I just believe that, like, you're going to get the core from there. But then somewhere when you start learning shit, it get weird.
I kind of do believe that women. This whole thing when women mature faster than men.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty much.
I mean, I think that's how they made up. I mean,
they're supposed to be.
Yeah, they're like their mothers, even though they haven't had this. They're born with all the eggs they're gonna ever be able to produce.
And shout out to all the women that can and can't.
Even if you can't, you got the eggs. Sometimes it just don't work. But every female is born with all the eggs she's gonna have. So she's born to be a mother.
Right.
So that nurturing.
Whoa. So right there. So I've had a conversation recently about, like, do you think because I'm a female I'm supposed to be nurturing? Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you thinking about? Do you think females supposed to have kids? I know. If you want to, you do. If you don't,
you don't have to be nurturing. But
you don't
it's
have
in
to
your
be
nature to be nurturing.
You don't have to be nothing you don't want to be.
Right. But nature says you are that.
And nature is God.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Look, listen. There's a Venezuela guy too. Is that? Oh wait. What is that? Is that Brazil? The guy with the? That's Brazil.
Yep.
Damn.
Rio de Janeiro.
That's some crazy shit.
Big ass motherfucking
white Jesus. Yeah.
Damn.
Big white Jesus or Spanish Jesus, whatever, Venezuela Jesus.
Yeah.
Japanese Jesus, Korean Jesus.
They got them all.
Republican Jesus.
Mm.
What about that one?
Mm.
Yeah. I would help you.
Get them books.
I would help you. But you don't got enough money. We're gonna let that one go though.
That's what they just said about Diddy. It was like, Diddy ain't black. He rich. Like when OJ said, I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Mm.
When you got that much money, you know, but when they can take it from you, then what is it for real? Just like they say you can own your house. Let you not pay the taxes on that motherfucker.
It's over with.
So do you really own it?
You
own it until you stop paying the taxes.
You own the intellectual property. The intellectual property. Do you know that's like not saying the property?
Right. You can own your car until you don't pay it. Well, they ain't gonna come take your car. If you buy it, they ain't gonna come take it. But if you don't pay your property taxes, they're gonna fine you.
And say you owe money for something you already own.
So eventually, if you don't pay that, either you don't you go to jail? Eventually, if you don't pay taxes overall. No, your property taxes.
No.
Whatever you own is under your property taxes. So if you just if
you
you just got a car,
yeah, you don't go to jail for that.
What do they do?
They start taking your shit. Or when you do file taxes, it's over with. It's over with. I think.
So either way it go, they fuck your life up.
Yeah.
Even if you don't go to jail, if you don't pay them taxes, they fuck your life up.
Mm.
So you can go broke by not paying them. Them taxes, the late fees accrue and all the penalties accrue. At some point, they're gonna be like, "Hey, we need ours."
Yeah.
So what do you really own?
A piece of fucking mind.
I mean, that's enough for me because everything comes from the mind. So
everything comes from the mind and is manifested.
Yeah.
So let's just fast forward this. The bridge thing in Baltimore. The puffy thing. I'm surprised people ain't doing that weird thing when they saying like, oh, the government's doing some conspiracy theory shit because alien was in a mall in Miami shopping at Balenciaga.
That was funny.
That was fucking crazy.
That mall shit because we can't. If you don't show us the motherfucking alien, ain't no alien.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about a fucking alien?
Oh, so with the barge thing or with the thing hitting the bridge, so they're saying that was like some, now that's holding up
a cyber attack.
That's holding up deliveries basically. Cargo shit that need to come here is shit that can't move around now because of that.
But it's not.
Like that's a main.
But it's not.
It's not what?
Listen, that's nothing compared to. Okay, you think that little one crash gonna stop money?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Can't nothing go through there right now. So until they get that situated,
you go over, you go around.
No, that whole thing fucked up.
What, they spill oil?
Nah, they just the bridge is all. They got to clean the bridge. Go from one side to the other.
Okay, so
can't nothing go through there.
That's the one bridge.
If you can't get through there, you can't go nowhere past that. Or so once you get there, it's over with. So if it's, let's say, all the shit that's been going through, all the important shit that's been shipped through there, can't get through there right now.
Okay,
that's fucking up some money.
Just for the record, so y'all know, we don't really give a fuck about none of this. We're talking about it because this is what we talk about.
It's a current topic.
We really don't give a fuck about that boat. Like, hopefully nobody was hurt.
Yeah, until it stopped something that you ordered getting to you, or until it stopped the company that you working with, your paycheck come up short or some shit like that. It doesn't matter to us.
I don't understand, and this is exactly connected to that. Almost. TikTok. I think about the cyber attack. Oh, God, motherfuck shit. We need a sex slave in here. Maybe you can hold the mic, baby. Talking to the mic.
No, don't put none of them clothes back on. We just need you to hold the microphone.
Everybody watching the video has naked bitches in it. Listen, so cyber attack. I heard it was a cyber attack. And people was like, if you look, the lights went off right before the bridge hit. And then I'm like, shut the fuck up. The real cyber attack is your fucking TikTok. See, this is brilliant. But this goes into Operation COINTEL. When, after the war, World War II is over with, we took in every German scientist. Like 300 of them. Right. Not 3, not 10, not 50, not 60.
300.
Not 100. About 300 of them, if not more. Them documented.
Right.
So with that being said, y'all can look this up. With that being said, a lot of that planning they had came out and our government absorbed it. What does that mean? That mean you've been under attack. So
yeah, when they stole all them niggas from Africa, they ain't just take booty scratchers. They took brilliant fucking scientists and fucking
blacksmiths.
Yeah.
Artists, sculptors.
Yeah.
Farmers.
Yeah, they wasn't taking no regular
doctors,
motherfuckers.
Warriors, fighters. The wiser of the wiser of the bunch, they take the younger of the bunch. They kill off the weak. But listen, so just to address this, a lot of people don't understand what that means coming from Africa and being spread around the world, because that's the overall story, whether you white, black, blue, or green. Life started in Africa and then it spread it out. At that point, who gives a fuck? It happened. We are different. Bada boom, bada bing. But what we are not is stupid. And what made us stupid? What changed the narrative of where you from? Where you from no matter.
That Bible.
The Bible. Where you from no matter where you at matters. Right. That's brilliant.
And about where you're from is where you're at.
So with that being said,
I'm from Memphis though.
I told y'all niggas from Memphis. With the Bible being such a tool that can be easily converted over to a weapon. Think about it. If you can say, follow me blindly, then you can say, follow me into this fire blindly. And then people are so sensitive to their emotions and to what they don't know. It's easy to latch on to something that seems real.
Ain't that what Martin did? Led us into a burning house? He said that.
Martin Luther King?
Yeah.
So
with that Bible, not the Trump Bible, the Martin Bible.
With Martin Luther King being, so just using the Bible as a weapon. Weapons can go both ways.
Yeah.
So you can use that Bible as things for you to navigate through life. But if there's a misunderstanding anywhere in there, you start to use it against yourself. It's like a double-edged sword. I do believe the Bible got some beautiful stories in it. You got to be a fool to believe anything that you don't understand.
Right.
If
Jonah was in the well.
So even if you look at the text and then you got a Bible text and then you got a historical text, and sometimes they match up. Guess which one really happened? Guess which one is not is a amalgam is a collection of stories, and guess which one actually happened? History happened. So if somebody wrote about history from their perspective and his perspective and their perspective over thousands of years, something is lost in translation.
You know it changed.
So
lost books in all kind of crazy.
Exactly. So with that being said, yes, the Bible is good because you want it to be. And the Bible is bad.
They call it the good book.
If you want it, so if that's the good book, what's the bad book? What's the as
above, so below.
So what does that mean? That's the Latin. That's cooked into what we are. That's cooked into masonry. It's cooked into it, which means it's cooked into our ideology as people.
You ain't see the Moors on that checkerboard floor. You know what else?
What?
This should have been a podcast.
I'm still in the Kinga. I'm still in the I'm still in the field with mine, so don't interfere with mine. The truth will shoot chills through spines. It's not back in the day, I'm a pro with the tools now. And my drills is fine. She step in her heels, she fine. She step over here, she mine. She head over heels and I then heard it a million times.